I don't know exactly why gap down. Apparently, again, the fear of recession. It's a bear market. It's gapping down constantly and going up. And we're looking for some trades. And I was thinking that if the market continues to sell off, usually you have to wait for about half an hour to 45 minutes to the big wave of sell-off ends, and then you can take a reversal if you don't short the market. All right, guys, good morning, everybody. Andrew is here. I'm going to do the recap for today. I had a pretty good day. So market gap down, and I don't know exactly why gap down. Apparently, again, the fear of recession. It's a bear market. It's gapping down constantly and going up. And we're looking for some trades. And I was thinking that if the market continues to sell off, usually you have to wait for about half an hour to 45 minutes to the big wave of sell-off ends, and then you can take a reversal if you don't short the market at the open. So that's exactly what we did, because I've done that experience many times. I tried to catch reversals too early and I got burned down. But let's go through that and see what we got. So in the bear market, when the whole market is gapping down, it's really hard to find the stocks in play. And that's a very big issue, at least for me, that it's really hard to find these stocks in play because everything is just moving with the market going up and down. That's why I have the usual suspects: AMD, NVIDIA, TQQQ, Apple, because these are the volatile. They're very volatile in that sector and going up and down together. So TQQ was I was watching it and to see what's going to happen. A lot of people are asking me, okay, Andrew, what's your trading strategy at the open? So, when the market is gapping down, I'm looking at various trading compared to the VWAP. So at the open, everything was trading above the VWAP, even though it was gapping down 2%. At the open, TQQ run up, but never did an opening range breakup, or at least I didn't like it to go long. Dropped really bad, and I took it as 1 minute opening range breakdown. And that was the trade that I took. So from 24 all the way up to 23.70, and got stopped out at the break even. When it broke down for a 5 minute opening range breakdown, I took it again as well short, but I just covered too early because I thought that I'm having a good day and I don't want to really mess around with it. So and that turned out to be very unfortunate, because it turned out to be a really amazing drop from 24 all the way up to 22.63, and that was really unfortunate for me. That I missed this move. Let me actually show that here. So when I went short here, I quickly covered, but that turned out to be a huge sell-off that happening right at the market. And then what happened? So I decided to go, okay, when I covered too early, I lost this move, a huge, amazing move on TQQ that we had. Unfortunately, I could go short, but I just didn't want to chase it because the move has already started. And I decided to take a reversal. As I mentioned, in the chat, we have to wait for a reversal for at least half an hour, before 10 o'clock. It's really any pop, you just get dumped on. And what happened? So, okay, let's get the reversal. So what we had is I saw at around 23, which was a round number. I tried to catch a reversal, but I got stopped out quickly, and that was a very immature trade because I had to look at the 5 minute chart as well. This trade on a 5 minute chart was not a good idea because you still don't have any confirmation on a bigger time frame. And then we started finding some sort of a bottom, and then I looked at the 5 minute candlestick, turned out to be a doji, and then that was the moment that I went long. Then we got the pop, sold. And then I added more, and I got stopped out. And unfortunately, I should have waited in there because we eventually had another pop up to the VWAP, and it's still now struggling near the VWAP. So essentially, the short was really nice, and the reversal here was nice. Although I missed a part of the big move on the reversal. And so that was two shorts that I had. There's one good reversal, which I missed, unfortunately, part of it, and the one small scalp that I did. But that's the name of the game. And then I had the Tesla opening range breakup, which was really nice. So that turned out to be really nice. So Tesla at the open was trading above, sold off, probably a lot of people shorting it here. And then suddenly a huge volume squeeze came in. I went long, heavy on that 680 all the way up to 686, 689 for a really nice profit here. And then it popped back up again. I went short very small, 70 shares, and see if we can get another run up. But I got stopped out because it's just the volume didn't come in and the market started dropping. And that was it. That was pretty much my trades. Turned out to be a very nice trade. Tesla, TQQ long and short, both of them very nice, and Tesla was the best trade. And I had a small stop out on that AMD as well. So it was AMD. AMD popped up exactly like Tesla. I went long, but eventually got out of it with a little bit of a loss here. So hoping to get to this 79. Market bounced back. Houston down 2%. They were gapping up 1%. They sold off another percent, and now let's see where it goes. IWM 1.6%. SPY 1.5%. I'm long a little bit on bonds, on TMF, treasuries, and that's it. Brian, how was your day?
It was for the most part, it was pretty choppy. I did trade, trades with AMD a few times. It was more of a proxy for what the market was doing, but I traded it off certain levels, like when it got sort of around 1050 or 950. It bounced off the previous day low. Yeah, previous day low. And so I traded it there, and again, it was, I did it was just a bunch of trades that were more scalps than anything. We're getting a bounce on the market right now, and I went long TQQ again. But probably one of the best trades I had was this trade that when you left the room for a minute, right around 10:30. I was mentioning how the Qs were just narrowing into a very thin trading range, and the market was going to break one way or another. I kind of felt it was going to break to the upside based on making a higher low on this previous pullback around 10:20, and yeah, as soon as it started to break higher, I took it long, and we got all the way back up to the VWAP. So I got a really nice move on that one. That was. And of course, sold it as soon as we got to the VWAP, because that's almost always an area where it's going to reject from, which is exactly what it did. So anyway, yeah, that was probably the only trade that I did that you missed. You missed when you left the room for a minute.
Awesome.
So.
Yeah, thank you so much. I mean, these patterns are really essentially, I mean, there are these, people put different patterns on that, trend lines, like they call it, peanuts or whatever. I mean, it's just essentially all of the patterns are telling you a price action, balance of the power between buyers and sellers. How you want to read them, which indicator you want to use, or which trend line you want to use, it really depends on your strategy and your trade book. But at the end of the day, as a trader, your job is to find the balance of the power between buyer and seller, and that's essentially make you a trader. And you have to just bet on the direction of the winner, because you want to be on the side of the winner. That's it. I think that's pretty much it. I mean, tomorrow is Canada Day, so a lot of Canadians are off. Monday is 4th of July. Americans are off, and the market is closed. Market is open tomorrow, but we're gonna be closed on Monday. I'm gonna trading. Adi went to US for the weekend with his girlfriend. I'm gonna continue trading tomorrow morning, and of course the Monday is gonna be market close. So see you tomorrow. Tonight we have all the mentorship sessions. John is at 11, and then we have Ed after the close, and then we have Thor. Or I don't know if Thor is gonna have his session or not. That's something that I don't know. He might have. Is Thor's gonna have his show or no?
I don't think so. I think he's on in Disney.
Yeah, he said he will. Yeah.
Oh, he said he will? Oh, okay. Awesome. Oh,
that's nice. That's
Thursday.
Really amazing. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, guys, and see you all tomorrow morning in the chat, guys. All the best.
Nice. Okay.